Wow, back in the tropics. Wow, pretty great. Boy, London, I love you. That was amazing. Miami, soon to be back. LA, you did feel like home. And here we are, back on the Caribe. Beautiful warm weather. Gotta be honest, I miss the morning chill. Yeah. Well, soon we're going to be in Tulum in September, doing a bigger conference. Then Miami in November and Ibiza. Yeah, we're coming. Looks like December. We'll be there. I guess I'll get a little chill there. The Ching. Been spreading around the world. These recordings, text. Honestly, blows my mind and makes me so happy. Haikus of love. That's what you get from me. Haikus of love. On white marble steps, whispered words in an embrace, while the white deer danced. You know what I'm talking about. You know, the hero and the goddess sure do know who the goddess is. I send you so much love here from the Caribe while I read to you this week's I Ching. The week of May 22nd, 2017. Wow. Number 52, Jen. Coming to stillness. Yeah. And ain't that what it's all about? Coming to stillness. The wisdom, what was destined has become. Consequences of past actions are now. No longer consider the future. Be here now. Yeah, you know, what's been waiting for you, it's here now. And everything you've done, good and bad, is coming your way this time. And we can turn it all into honey. Yeah, and that's what the job is now. This is a time of looking inward. Inward in meditation, inward in contemplation. We've expended a lot of energy recently to put our thoughts in line, our ideas, our creative forms, making action, making things work. Now renewal is called for, and it's simple. It's coming to stillness, and stillness is renewal. Active word, new. Contemplate and reflect on the recent actions and the beginnings and achievements. Yeah. Look to what you've done. Don't get lost in your ego, but look what you've done. A cycle of great expenditure is now shifting to one of contemplation and consideration. When a passing cycle and an approaching cycle overlap, there's confusion. We've all been there, we've all felt it, wondering which way is up, who do I follow, where do I go, who am I? Questions of right action come up. Who am I going to be loyal to? What is my right action? What direction am I going? You can sort this out in stillness. And to embrace and embody the aspect in Taoist philosophy of Wu Wei. Wu Wei, the action of non-action. There's a great strength to be found in Wu Wei, a time of stillness, when in your quietude you align with the natural world. The natural world. Now dig it. The natural world does not rush, nor does it negotiate its position or try to control. Yet, It is a magnificent, abundant world of beauty, clarity, and wonder. That is what this time can be in right non-action. You are asked, instructed by this hexagram to do nothing. Wu Wei, the art of doing nothing. Reaffirm your boundaries and do not move beyond your limits. Be still. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Oof. I say that to myself. In this way, by adhering to the way, the Tao of non-doing, you'll find the strength of self that you've desired. Inherent in Wu Wei is the power of the great. Jen, this hexagram instructs you to attune yourself with the natural way, with the vibration of Gaia, the loving spirit on earth. Our earth expresses herself with this goddess they call Gaia. In stillness, you find where you're agitated and when you're in doubt of the way. The query, do I follow head or heart? It is here that Wu Wei is the elixir. Bring the stillness to your practice, be it meditative or active. Stillness and non-action does not mean to stop. Have no confusion. Wu Wei says do nothing, but it doesn't mean stop. Wrap your head around that. Do nothing, but do not stop. Consider the position of the mountain, which at first glance appears quiet and steady, and it is. But stirring on its surface are the activities of vast natural and sustainable systems that arise from deep within the mountain, flowing outward. This flowing outward are the pure waters of consciousness. This is you. If you choose to remain in stillness, being mindful of the depth of your being, mindful that what you think is more important than what you do or say, your thoughts, your words, your very being in essence and vibration comes to quietness, consciousness. This is why your speech, too, must be retuned. As the earth herself is being tuned to a higher vibration, by being in inner stillness, you are, without much effort, raising consciousness for you, your tribe, and community. You are not alone. You are not alone. You know, you're part of a community listening to this. I found all around the world, I'm finding people listen, gather together, talk about what the I Ching says. This is important. In this time of great galactic change, your binding to stillness is where love and progress and peace of mind lie. It is a common consciousness, a collective, which binds us together as an active part of all in oneness. In stillness and receptivity, we join with the nobility of the galaxies, the galactic teachers. These teachers who've chosen human channels here on Earth have been giving us the opportunity to make this shift consciously. The true teachers and sacred elders are delivering messages now that must be heard. For it is in hearing their words that you're changed. You know, words that we read, words that we hear, it's a code. They're vibrations. They change us. You know, there's so many words for God, for love, for consciousness. When we hear them, no matter what language it is, we're changed by it. Notice, a true teacher that asks us to do nothing other than to listen to our own inner stillness, our inner teacher, that's a true teacher. Now listen to your inner voice. As wild or radical as it may sound, this is very different from the way you've believed or have seen things for the greater part of your life. You're getting the truth, and this truth will come only to you in stillness and meditation because it's your truth, and that's where you hear it. Now, is it stillness you got to sit for an hour and a half? No. I mean, it can happen in the shower while you're doing the dishes or while you meditate. Join with your fellows, with your tribe, with your friends and associates, and freely talk about what you're feeling as this shift comes. Know that you're not alone. Everyone is feeling the shift on Earth. Break the ice in conversation. And you'll be delighted and surprised that your thinking is not weird or new age claptrap. A friend of mine called it new age. It is stirring in all humans now. In some, it is causing great inner disturbances, as many people have long suppressed latent longings that are suffering in rage and conflict. Remove yourself from these lower vibrations, both physically and mentally. Inwardly correct any negative self-talk that is a remnant of your past experiences. If you're in a relationship now, or you're having a friendship and do not feel love in that connection, there's many kinds of love, but if you don't feel love there, leave it. Don't waste your time. If that person that you're with is abusive in any form, leave. Do your best. Go to stillness within yourself and open to a state of receptivity. You'll receive inner teachings for sure, as well as great and glorious abundance. Harmonious mates and wise teachers will appear at all levels of your life as you come to stillness and contemplation and find again yourself. The Chinese ideograms that form Jen are two mountains bound together. This denotes the end of a cycle. And during this ending, you must set boundaries in all ways. By enacting boundaries in your life, you're giving way to new choices, new ideas, new poems, new songs, glorious creativity, and to new companions of destiny. Yeah, man, don't you know? I mean, I said, wow, this is, you can say to somebody that you met, we are companions of destiny, man. That happened to me recently on the steps of the mansion. Our earth is populated with some amazing beings who have been integrating with us for many centuries, waiting for this time to reveal themselves. You may even, without consciously knowing it, be one of those beings yourself. Yeah, you felt it. This is an energy that the people on earth have not been ready to use until now. Pay attention to the elders. The elders who are coming out of the woodwork, coming to the forefront with their teachings. They're being seen and they're being heard. No doubt about that. This is why we must remain in various forms of quietude, to hear the voices that will speak to us. Now, here comes the big one, right? How do you differentiate the true teachings from the phony, ego-driven messages that have been programmed up until now? Okay. Now, it's really simple. Use your body as a barometer. You'll feel what's true and right, and it will feel good. What is not true will not. Simple? Yes. But it's in that simplicity that makes it powerful. All right, try it. Think of something that is bad, hurt you, something that didn't work. Eyes closed, not if you're driving, eyes closed, and run that energy of this negative happenstance up through your body, up from your feet all the way up, and feel how it feels. Now take a breath, discard it. Now think of love and something great and wonderful, and run that up through your body, from your feet up to your head. Got it? It works. It's simple. This time is not about loose, free-flowing actions or extreme ways to higher consciousness. It is important to set limits, set boundaries. Set boundaries to your activities, to your expenditure of energy, and your thoughts, so that you can concentrate on what you are creating and feeling in these vital days ahead. These days that we're in right now are a reflection of a shift that began December 21st, 2012. In this way, we're creating a template for the future of a new earth, a new golden age. Yeah, we're 5 years into it, after that big change when the One Mayan calendar ended and a new one began. And we're just in that, and it takes a bit for things to take hold, but they're starting to take hold now. I know there's demonstrations in the world now that are making big changes. People are taking to the streets. And it's happening in so many areas of the world. And soon it'll happen all over the world as this big change comes. We as a collective are setting the intention for a new golden age to come to Earth. A time of plenty, a time of love and harmony between all peoples. And this will begin with you as you quiet yourself to listen and allow the thoughts you think and the words you speak to be clear and without fear or judgment. In times of stillness, you'll stabilize as one cycle comes to an end. And it will be a benefit to speak to others of the changes that you feel. This will enlighten and expand your tribe. And in this way, you'll find each other. It's important that we find one another in these times. The ones in our tribe, be it geographic or non-geographic. I just traveled the world and just saw my tribe out there. Make your home, your dinner table. Make it a salon of interesting new people with new ideas. Don't have room for it? Have one person over, right? Just sit on the floor, have dinner. People who are not afraid. It's important that they come together and talk about what's happening and where we're going. We all need to gather together now and share what we see and what we feel. The benefit now is to bind together in clarity and love. Many people, and the earth herself, will have some upheaval during this time. We're seeing it. But have no fear. We're at the end of a very long cycle on earth. And in this completion is the gateway to clarity, to abundance, harmony, health, and sharing with others our riches of feelings, thoughts, and material abundance. This is true nobility, the nobility that has been waiting for eons to be expressed through us, right? You know, like we said last week, we are the ones that we've been waiting for. In your stillness, binding together as two mountains side by side, you will be activating your stability. And as a result, you'll be in tune, and without doubt, you will know the right time to move toward your greater good and the greater good for all, so that we can become the noble beings that we human beings were designed to be. All signs point to this time and this turn of events. The track is set. It's clear. And it's right in front of us. In these days, the days of contemplation and recognizing the ending of cycles, find your inner stillness as you prepare for new beginning, a new beginning. Be as pure as possible in your foods, your diet, what you drink, and in your thoughts and words. Be as clear as you can. Discard negative thoughts. You know, they come up. It's okay to have them, but just change the words. That's simple, but it really has a great effect on the entire being. Move and act in ritual, accord with the new vision we hold for Earth. Do ritual. Meditate in your own way, a form you've learned and practiced, or simply go to a place of peace within, or to an actual place where you find great peace. This is not something to do later when you have the time, man. The time is now. Do it now. Set the bar high. Be an example, a beacon for all to feel and see. Don't tell people to meditate. Don't tell people to be still. Just be it and show it. Clear your mind to meditate on love and compassion, and let the new ideas of new ways and new ways of being flow through you. Discuss with friends and associates these new ways of being. Keep your thoughts during this time within the boundaries of this change that is occurring and what you see and wish for yourself and for all sentient beings on Earth. So as we move and as we know that this is happening, we find it in stillness. And we all can be an active part in these great changes. Participate. Occupy. Occupy yourself, your consciousness. Live this time to your fullest capacity. If you hear judgment in the inner voice, and you hear criticism in your old patterned thoughts or words, discard it. Replace it with noble thoughts, thoughts of merit. If you feel a pull to not be the kind, compassionate, and generous person you intrinsically are, remove yourself from the vibration of that person or from the situation that is activating the pattern. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to say goodbye, huh? Yeah. No is a complete sentence, as is goodbye. Be clear, be dignified, be compassionate and kind. Be kind to yourself. Then show kindness to others. These words, kindness and integrity, compassion, dignity, grace, they combine the magical elixir that feeds positive change. And believe me, this elixir smooths the way. It doesn't give you the answer, but it lets you be open to hear the answer. In your stillness, you will teach. In your stillness, you will learn. In your stillness, you will love. And in your stillness, you will be found. Each day, do actions of merit. Honor the great teachers. Come to oneness. Understand just who you are, and who you are is magnificent. As I reflect on these days that I was traveling, I send so much love to the people that helped make this all happen. My wonderful assistant, Vanessa, had my back every minute. Rory, who put together the work in the mansion. Max, who filmed it. And Daniel, who was my partner in crime. The men, the women, it was amazing. So I give thanks and I give gratitude. For in gratitude, everything's okay. And at this, I give gratitude that you are there and listening. It means so much to me, my work, as I move ahead, doing what I can. In la kesha lakin. I am the other you. And I like it that way. For sure. Namaste, my brothers. Namaste, my sisters. If you want it, this week is going to be the best week of your life. Let it happen. Embrace love. Teach peace. Be love. Namaste. Namaste.